honestly unforgettable. You would joke like your belly show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A huge play that time for the Colts. 49 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Franks. He's going to let this go. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 1st and 10, Love. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. 2nd and 5. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Oh,
and he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the gun on 3rd down. Love. It's caught by OBJ. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Operating from the gun. Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing...
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Olivier Vernon able to record his 5th sack of the season. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, Franks. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He was trying to go back to Beckham there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Love. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
They're able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back to throw. Love. Forced out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it.
Take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Kareem Hunt, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. The run there on 1st down gets him a yard to the 26. In on the tackle, Kamoko Toure.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
2nd and 9 now. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. On 3rd and 2, Franks. This is caught by Jackson. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. To throw on 3rd down. Franks. It's caught by Jackson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. On 1st down, Lindsey. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Franks. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Levante David in on the tackle. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll find Lindsey here. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another 1st down. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Philip Lindsey, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. Vecchio good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They run with Hunt, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. This will be caught by Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Looking to throw. Love. There goes a deep ball. End zone.
Man, cut it the fuck out.
51 yards. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Back to throw. Franks. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away from coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front
and back
working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
You did what?
Reach halftime here in a 4-point game. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report.
You want that about?
Coach, thank you, and we welcome
You said what,
everyone back for quarter number 3.
Oh, man.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
You got him to unlock the door? You got him to unlock the door?
They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Noah Spence. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Off play action. Love. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he'll get taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 60 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Hunt, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
What you buy?
What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Off the bootleg. Love. They'll roll him out right. Looking sideline, incomplete. John Ross,
what's up,
the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 3rd down, Love. Oh, it's a touchdown. If he
not really.
Instead,
Just let me know. Golden chick, I guess. I'll take some golden chick.
Good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up
feeling
a
that.
goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Well, pull up to something and let me know where you at.
And that key deficit's very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board.
I got the boxes out.
Let's see how this one turns out.
I got the boxes out.
3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
I got 2 of them just in case.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
All right.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got
Ship.
to
Take the charge out there.
and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because
that'd be cool.
they're in now.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he'll get this back.
You said what?
At the 12-yard line.
No backs in the backfield.
All right, he's still in there asleep.
Receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Second and 13. Open man is lost, complete.
Hopefully you're what?
As he's brought down at the 9. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oh.
The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points. Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You're talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce.
You give me that burger and that a medium fry.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word.
Fuck.
I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've
What defense this thing is running? It is on my ass.
So really symptomatic. I like that.
Alright, he's asleep, so just grab him something.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
But all right, babe, I'm gonna call you back later.
He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Franks. That's caught by Jackson. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll roll in Drake, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he had a nifty little deep juke move, but he stopped shortly thereafter. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And the sudden spike of planned recruitment in the southern states the past 3 months.
They come out here in the eye. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
There's also been an uptick in rhetoric online, threats from these different militia groups. And again, this is not a training exercise. This is real. The threat is real this weekend. Take precautions.
They'll try and run for it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Hello.
Throwing on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
God, they made you busy today.
Zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through.
Hey, if you over there and it's easier role, you gonna do what you gotta do, babe.
Right back to what you said at the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the
For sure.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here. 1st and 10.
All right.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. 2nd and 14. Eluding the pressure right. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, it gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
Open man here is Foster. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's a give to Lindsey running right. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now this one complete to Robert Foster. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now a carry for Lindsey, and they'll get him down right around the 16. A gain of 3, second down. He's back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Woo!
Robert Foster, his first touchdown on the year.
Oh, that's a catch. We don't argue right
His
there.
guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Cyprien. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Elsewhere, 4th quarter score now for Baltimore. And the Ravens have taken the lead in a very offensive-minded game. If they can hold on to that lead to the end, it would up their win total to 7. Throwing after the interception. Love. Now a desperation. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Now it's Lindsey. And he'll take it down shy the 45 at the 46. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Lindsey. The 20. And he takes this one in. Colts touchdown. Philip Lindsey. Tenth touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, you will. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Off the play fake. Love. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Antonio Brown. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Looking to throw. Love. And that one is caught. So they convert here and don't look now, but this one's back to a one-score game. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hand team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Tackled that time by Sidney Jones. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the 4th quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme. I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for Indianapolis, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.